Okay, so I have not opened this box or read any of the instructions yet, and so I guess you could kind of say this is a first time for cream contouring and a first impression video for the Smashbox step-by-step contour stick trio. Looks like that. The box looks like this. I can't remember off the top of my head how much it was. I think it was like 38 maybe. It's kind of high for 3 sticks, but a few of these little YouTube gurus said that it was worth every penny. So it includes 3 sticks to contour, bronze, and highlight. Shape matters, insert with how-tos for your face shape. Oh, instructions. Okay, well there's the instruction packet. And here's the sticks. And it comes with a free sharpener. How nice. Okay, I do have on foundation. I have moisturizer on and then foundation, and I've done my eyebrows. And that is it. I didn't know what you're supposed to have on your face before you did this. I don't know if you did it on a naked face. I would think that you would need foundation on first, but I don't know. I have my makeup wipes. So it's got this instruction palette with different face shapes and how to contour. That was in Spanish. This is the one that's in English. Woo! Okay, so we got heart shape, oval shape, rectangle shape, round shape, and square shape. I guess oval? I'm gonna do oval. Oval is this one. It says, using the contour shade, apply 2 lines down the sides of your nose, then suck in your cheeks to find the hollow from your ear to your mouth, and apply the contour shade along this line and blend. Then, to create warmth, apply the bronze shade above the contour shade on your cheekbones and blend. Then, to draw attention to the center of your face and even out your longer proportions, apply the highlight shade down the bridge of your nose, middle of your forehead, under your eyes, and on your chin. Now, does it tell you what to do once you've done all that, though? I mean, I know you're supposed to blend it, but I mean, it doesn't really... It doesn't really tell you, like, to use a sponge or a brush or your fingers. I mean, if you were really literal, then you would walk out the house looking like an Aborigine. Sorry. Maybe it's just obvious you're supposed to blend it. But I mean, it could be different. Like, there could be a difference if you blend it up or if you blend it down, circular motions, smooth, straight. Like, you never know. I mean, we're beginners here. We are all beginners here today, YouTube. I have never done this. The only contouring I've ever done was with the Anastasia Beverly Hills palette, and that's just for like a minimal shadow effect. Like, it wasn't like a huge contour thing. So, yeah. I hope I'm doing this right by already having my foundation on. You live and you learn. Okay, so these are the sticks. So, like, that's how big it is. It's my only measurement item, is my face. Okay, it just says contour on it. Step-by-step contour stick. It's got a lid and it's got a little crown tip looking. I feel like I'm a kindergartner. Like the big jumbo crowns from kindergarten. That's what it feels like. I'm coloring my face. Okay, so I'm gonna follow the pictures. The step-by-steps. It says, this is my face. That's the first step. And then the second step, you add the bronzer, and third step, you add the highlight. And then you walk out the door and look fabulous. I'm sure you have to blend. Okay, so we're going to start with, sorry, I have to get on my foot. Okay, so we're gonna start with the nose. Oh, I'm scared, I'm scared. feel like I'm putting too much on. Okay, and then this triangle around your jawline, so suck in your cheeks. Oh, I feel like that's a lot. That's what the picture says. I wonder if I look like Kim Kardashian when I'm done with this. Just kidding. I joke, I kid. Okay, so that's it for contour. This is how ridiculous I look. You think I'd pass art class? My art teacher would be so proud. All right, this one says bronze. There. So this is the dots. Looks like you just go above the contour line here. I wonder if you're actually supposed to do dots or if that's just how they tell you which one is the bronzer. Huh. Damn. It looks like my face shape is the most boring to do. Look at the rectangular face. That looks like fun. It's like an art project. Woo. Okay, back to oval. I'm stupid. I'm laughing because I highly doubt this is gonna turn out pretty. So, triangle in between my eyebrows on my forehead. There's my triangle, and then, so, there. This is what I would normally do. Sorry, I didn't know such as. This is what I would normally do with my Anastasia Beverly Hills kit, but obviously I wouldn't be drawing it on my face. And then
here. Here.
I wonder how well this works once you have to sharpen it. Am I the only one that... Hello. Am I the only one that once they get like a lip liner or something, or eyeliner, oh, eyeliner's the worst, I can't sharpen them. I don't know why, but every time I sharpen them, they're like, the wood splits. And I mean, do I just have a really bad sharpener? I don't know. I bought like 3 different kinds before. I would assume that it shouldn't be that big of a deal. Well, since it doesn't tell you what to do after this, I don't know. Anyway, so there's my highlight, my bronze, my contour, and I guess I'll just use the brush that I use for foundation. I've had this brush for like gajillion billion years. I guess I would just use this and try to blend this out. I don't know. Anyone? No? Camera? Don't tell me what to do? Okay. Bye-bye art project. So I would assume that you would just blend it in the direction that I would put it on if it were powder. Maybe if I had like maybe if I had a smaller brush, it would be better. I don't know. What? Jeez. So I got the new iPhone 6. My husband loves me. And I got the big one. And as much fun as I poked at when people first started getting the big ones, I love the big one. It is perfect for a girl who is on Facebook and Pinterest and YouTube and can't read and fat fingers every text message that she has. Perfect for people like that. So that, I mean, that looks pretty good. I'll bring this light in closer. There we go. Huh. $10 off a color for the person that makes the funniest still picture of my retarded makeup faces. Did you feel like when you always have to go, or when you have to do your mascara, why is it you have to go, what is it about opening your mouth that makes your eyelashes easier to put mascara on? I don't know. It's weird. Okay. I wonder if you should use a different brush for each thing that you're blending. I mean, does that make sense? Because now I feel like I'm pushing my highlighter over here to my contour. I wish that the instructions, I like that the instructions gave you patterns for your face shape and like what they suggest, but I wish they were a little bit more in depth on what to do with it after you've used a stick on your face. I mean, I don't know. Or maybe included like a little sponge or said, you know, suggested a sponge or a brush or, I don't know, maybe we need to Google this. I mean, they blend really well. Maybe I don't need to be using a brush. Now you can see that a lot better. It really does blend well though. They're very creamy. I mean, I feel like I have product on my face. I feel like I'm actually doing something. Oh yeah, much better. Maybe you just don't need to use a brush. Maybe the brush just makes it too blended. You know what? Let's Google this. How to apply, well, I guess let me apply how to, yeah, I'll just put apply. How to apply Smashbox contour stick. Contour stick. Search. Step by step. I mean, don't get me wrong, I really, really like it. I wonder if I shouldn't have had foundation on first. But no, because I mean, my face is so white, I would need the foundation on. So that just wouldn't make any sense. So this is the Smashbox website. Use dry for buildable sculpting or wet for a sheer contour. What does that mean? Use it dry or use it wet? I don't, but it's a stick. How would you use it dry and how would you use it wet? You just wet it? It's really creamy though, so how? Yeah. There is a 1-800 number. Why not? You guys want to be on the phone while I do this?
If you have questions about or need assistance with Smashbox products, please press 3.
Number 3.
For all others, Smashbox. Thank you for calling Smashbox.com. My name is Melissa. May I have your name, please?
Yes, my name is Regina.
Hi, Regina. May I help you?
Yeah, I've purchased the Smashbox step-by-step contour stick trio. And I was wondering, I had like 2 questions. Are you supposed, what does it mean by use wet or dry?
You can, give me just a second. I'm going to get these pulled up. They just sent us some information on it. We haven't had our training for it yet. So I just have like the base information they gave us. They haven't actually tested it for us. So bear with me. So what they mean by that is you can either use the pencil dry straight out of the, pulling the cap off. And what it does is it has buildable sculpting. So what that means is you can go, it starts off kind of sheer and it can be built up to go deeper. If you want a really sheer contour, something that's a very natural, unlike, like the Kardashians, you can tell they really sculpt their faces, really contour it. If you want something a little bit more natural, you already have good cheekbones, but you just want a little bit more, you can wet down the tip of that pencil a little bit, and it just goes on sheer then.
Oh. And then what do they suggest to use to blend out your contour, like a brush or a sponge or?
Typically what I'll do is for the cheekbones especially, I definitely use a brush. I'm going to probably end up recommending carrying a couple of different kinds for the face.
Okay, and then the last question is, are you supposed to apply this on top of your foundation or like on a naked face?
I personally prefer to use it over the top because otherwise it gets smeared and lost underneath your foundation, especially if you use a liquid foundation.
Okay.
Okay?
Well, thank you very much. I guess using different brushes would be good. And that brush is probably too blendable. I mean, I have a smaller one. Maybe that'll work better. But I want to build this. I want to look like... She said you can build it. So I guess the wet part means she said put it underneath water and then it'll go on more sheer unless, I mean, who wants sheer anyways? So we won't be doing that step. But I wonder if you're supposed to put it on step by step and blend it as each step goes as opposed to painting your whole face and then blending it, because I feel like all it did was just like mush it all together. So, but I like it. I mean, I think I like it better than the Anastasia contour color. I like the Anastasia palette because the colors in it I can use as eyeshadows also, and obviously you wouldn't, I mean, I'm sure you could, but you wouldn't want to use these as eyeshadows. But, oh yeah, look at that. It's like, can you see that? It's like I have a spotlight on my face. That's what contour is supposed to do. It's supposed to appear to have fake shadows in your face to make your cheekbones pop out. And then like if you had a round face, if you put some right here, like I was doing a little bit to put a little bit more definition to my face, it kind of gives your face more shape right here. So if you have like a really round top of your head, you would put it right here to make it appear to be a shadow, to make this look smaller. Let's also do a little bit right here. And this is going on your jawline. It's gonna help give your face a little bit more of a curve. I don't know if I like using the brush. Let's do this. Let's do this with my finger. I feel like I have more control with just my finger, which is great because then they could really say all you need is three sticks and you don't need anything else. You could just blend it with your finger. And I mean, that's a good sell in its own. And I think it looks better with your finger. You can control it too. My dishes are clean. Isn't the cutest little dishwasher noise? My husband hates it. He's like, that is the stupidest dishwasher they've ever invented. It's kind of a silly little jingle. Not bad. I ain't gonna lie. I kind of like it. It's growing on me. Let's do a little bit more of the highlight right here. And let's bring it up a little bit higher up here. Obviously the paintings they did is just mere suggestions, but I think it's good to have for people that have never done this before, like me. I've never gone into the whole contouring thing, so I mean that looks good, because you can see right here where we put that right there, it's making a defining line right there, so it kind of makes my face appear more of like a sharp angle. And I have fat cheeks. I have chipmunk cheeks. I've always had that. This really cutesy wootsy grandma gonna pinch your cheeks. Okay, so I'm gonna turn this off. I'm gonna bam bam do some makeup and finish off my face. Let me finish this up and I will be right back. Okay, so I'm back and I've done my eyes and my eyebrows a little bit more. Some lipstick. The one thing I added to my face was It Cosmetics translucent powder, which is apparently also translucent on my desk. Where'd it go? Ah, here it is. It has a little bit of a yellow tone in it, I believe, but not very much. And I wish actually I almost had a little bit more yellow, because that kind of helps cancel out any color, any discoloration in your makeup. But I just pressed that all over my face, and I did add a little bit of a blush by Benefits. It is Hot Mama, and it's more of a sheer blush, and it has a little bit of a gold shimmer tint to it. Nothing fancy. And that's all I added to my face, and then I set it with setting spray. I didn't add anything else, and that's it. And as you can see, let's do this from a distance so you can see a little bit better. Fix my lighting. You see the contour, other side. The contour is very, very blended and very natural looking. So I like it. I am gonna go ahead and throw it out there. I'm sorry, you make the best eyebrow products in the world, and I can't wait to try your lipsticks, but I like this contour method better than the Anastasia Beverly Hills contour palette. But I still love the banana powder. That's awesome. But this shows up so much better and blends better. It looks more natural. I feel like sometimes whenever I layer my Anastasia Beverly Hills contour, it looks like a drawing, like you've put too much chalk on a piece of paper. It starts to get that shimmery plastic coating looking effect. And the cream, the Smashbox cream sticks, they don't do that. They just build and build and build. I did add one more layer of contour after I got off the camera, and then I added a little bit of a layer of the highlight right underneath it and just blended it up with my finger, and it just looks amazing. I really, really, really do like the way this looks. I'm very happy with it. It looks like I'm walking around like this, but I'm not. And yeah, totally digging it. Curled my hair, put on some cute clothes. I love it. Let's do a close up. And yeah, so I will be using this from now on. I love it, love it, love it. And I hope this is helpful, and I hope it wasn't too long, but I feel like kudos to Smashbox. It was a great product. Your customer service helpline is amazing. That girl even said that they haven't been trained on it yet. She knew almost everything that I needed to know, and it was correct. Except for I think I would rather just use my fingers. So I mean, I guess it's a personal preference. I think your fingers give it a more natural blend. You have more control over it. Yeah. Other than that, great product. Love it, love it, love it. Love that it's a stick. Love it can fit in my makeup. I don't have to carry this big, huge palette with me anywhere. It can fit in my purse zipper. It's awesome. And I think it's totally worth the money. And yeah, so any questions, comments, please feel free to leave them down below. And I will see you guys next time. And please, 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 please subscribe. Please follow me. Please help me build this, whatever this can turn into. It could be just for fun, or, you know, we can be famous together. So love you guys. See you later. Have a good week. Bye.